Alright y'all, we have lots of new stuff happening at Lifted Rippers. One of it being my new apparel. I did promise you to drop some new apparel. I will say it's not everything yet, but for right now I have these new crop hoodies for women. I do have a men's shirt, the Big Red Energy's restocked, and I got all these new hats. I know that I seem like I went hard with the camo, but I loved it all and there wasn't a pattern I could pick. This one specifically is waterproof and it floats. Then you've got your regular curved build hats, and the one I'm wearing has a limited edition. I only have 4 left in stock. So lots of new stuff happening behind the scenes. And there will be fishing shirts coming out. And as a bonus, behind the scenes, we've been working on a truck shirt that has a fish in it. So I'm pretty excited to release that. So you remember my Jeep, my 1982 J10. Well, I've got some news for you. It's kind of sad. It's going to start off a little bit depressing, but as you remember, my Jeep went to SEMA in 2023, and there was a lot that went to it because it's just my life. But I have to go back and get more bodywork and paint on it. Not by the same person who originally did it, but by a new person. I have to, literally. When we dropped it at SEMA in 2023, right off the bat, there were a lot of issues with it. The paint had paint runs in it. There were cracks already. You can see behind me, there's like cracks coming through. Again, this was a brand new bodywork and paint job done by another auto body shop. They don't feel that they should be warranting any of their work. So fast forward, it's taken me a long time to find a shop that I feel comfortable taking it to get more bodywork and paint done. But instead of just repainting it white, I decided this Jeep has had enough drama. Let's make it a different color, and we're gonna do Juneberry blue. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but I'm copying the Juneberry Red Bull can. They're gonna have to redo all the bodywork, pretty much. All the paint's getting redone, the suspension's gonna get repainted, and it's gonna come out and be re-released at Jeep Beach in Daytona, April 25th through the 27th. So the pinstriping is done by a female named Cassidy, or Velvet Foot on Instagram. I actually had her flown into Vegas for SEMA, and she hand pinstriped this Jeep. Well, because we're getting new paint and bodywork, it's gonna go away. So she's gonna fly back out for Jeep Beach in Daytona and do it in the booth at KG1 during Jeep Beach week. I'm pretty excited. It's gonna go pink because that's like the accent on the Juneberry can. I'm excited. My locked off-road shocks are gonna stay the same. Obviously, the whole suspension, unfortunately, is gonna stay the same right now. I will be ordering a new frame, and we are going to be redoing the Jeeps underneath because it's just not drivable long distances, or really pretty much anywhere besides in and out of a shop. So for now, the suspension on this Jeep is going to stay the same. Locked off-road shocks definitely staying the same. They will stay in there long term. I will say that the suspension is going to get painted for now, but we will be ordering a new frame and doing an all new build on this Jeep as soon as we can get it finished and built. It probably won't be till 2020, like end of 2025, 26. But for now, everything's gonna be blue and beautiful. And then my diff covers from Revolutionary Gear and Axle are gonna be pink because, again, Juneberry has like a little hint of pink in there. So blue and pink build. What more could you ask for? I love working with companies and doing custom builds like frames and suspension. However, it's becoming to the point where Lifted Rippers officially needs to get our own machines and CNC machines to be able to do our own work. So Josh has promised me he's gonna build my frame and the new suspension for this Jeep. CNC machine is on order. So it could potentially, this could be the potential first Lifted Rippers frame and suspension build. So we're keeping the retro manufacturing radio and sound system and amps, but we will be finally finishing the inside of the door. We get busy. We own a shop. It's hard to finish our own projects. So I'll be finishing the doors. It is custom interior. I kept the original dash. We're gonna clean things up a little bit on the inside and ultimately get her back on the road. All right, I know you wanna know when's it all gonna happen. So the Jeep should be finished being painted and bodywork by April 20th because we are leaving for Daytona shortly after that. As far as the new frame and new suspension goes, again, that's probably gonna be the end of this year, not the beginning of 2026. It's gonna be a process because it's custom one-off build. Really excited for that to come back out. I think, if I'm giving you a hint, if you stayed this long, we're going to make it more of a desert Baja design, so where we can actually take this Jeep and do some cool stuff with it.
forever.
I don't do the alignments.
Well, let's see what this truck is.
Okay, come on, let's see it. It's a GMC.
What's your favorite?
They're growing on me. I mean, if I had to, it would be a black GMC 2500. If I had to.
What do we do to it?
We did a 6.
You have to look.
I haven't been here. It has a 6-inch rough country. We did have to put spacers on it because it doesn't have aftermarket wheels. Yeah, when are you gonna put aftermarket wheels on this thing?
We were just talking about some KG1s actually.
Woo! I get you good prices.
So that's what we were looking at.
It's in them. It feels like it's in them. I'm just having Josh double check everything. You know, we gotta make sure these trucks are at peak performance because people daily drive the truck builds that we do here.
What up?
It's hot.
It's not too bad. Actually, a nice breeze out here. I think you're probably getting some of that engine heat too. Just kind of slow roasting over there.
Yeah.
I've got all that extra space we got to fill up with wheels and tires now.
It's too much space.
Yeah, I told him we got to put some 37s on there. Probably gonna make it a 22, maybe convince him to a 24. We'll see.
I think 22s are good.
22s are good on these. Like I've done a lot of 22s on the GMs, and it just looks right on there.
Yeah, especially with the 37 too. I feel like that was a good middle ground for like.
Yeah.
They want to make sure the forged wheel don't get cracked, so you have enough sidewall.
Yeah, which granted I'd like to stick more and maybe go taller, but it's just a lot of restrictions with GM. So we could do it. It just would take some love to get it to that point.
Some love.
It would take some love because right now he's got probably about 4 or 5 inches exposed from that lift kit on there. And to make that 4 inches taller on the tire, it would be a work. But we've done it before on that other GMC. We could do it again.
You won't.
Who says I won't?
You won't.
Who says I won't?
You won't.
Bet.
All right. What?
You got burnout without stack.
It's just very loud.
No.
Yeah.
It'll be louder on the camera because it's not straight up in the air.
See? Same thing.
Yep.
Honestly, there's no reason for you not to do a burnout. It's perfect.
Wait. Ignore all the rubber currently in these. I don't know what you're talking about. Zero clue. Yeah, pull forward. Not running me over. Yep. Back up. Pull forward. My bad. Pull forward. You're good. Pull forward. Pull forward. You don't have it. This book. Pull forward. Good. Drop. Or put on yourself. Get burned out.
It's perfect timing, Josh.
Huh?
It's perfect timing. Everything's off. I have to say that was the weakest burnout I've ever seen from Josh.
I think he was scared of me yelling at him.
Oh, I already yelled at him.
Good enough or no?
That was very piss poor.
Huh?
I expected better out of you.
What do you want out of it?
Actual smoke?
I got it turned down though. You want like smoke like how?
Like I don't want to see anything in 2 feet.
I'm not trying to burn my tires.
Okay.
This is, I still gotta drive this.
Like, why do you have to do that? How does that help us?
What do you say?
She's getting painted.
What color?
Oh, same colors. They're just making everything actually match. No rubber was harmed in the making of this video.
So we got this Ram 2500 here. This one will be going to iDrive. It'll be showcased in our booth at iDrive. This has got an 8-inch striker, illusion purple, gorgeous color. We got some KG ones going on it, all color matched. I mean, this thing's getting the whole 9 yards. We're going rock lights, bumpers, horns, everything you can imagine. Starlight, headliner. This is gonna be one badass build. So we got the cradle going on right now, starting to drill the holes, get everything lined up. Once we get the cradles on, we can get the axles back under, start setting up all the steering. And then we've got rear air ride for this truck. These trucks come factory, some of them with rear air ride, so we've got the bag spacers for it and everything. Axles are all powder coated white. And yeah, it's just a matter of getting everything on and lined up now.
What are we doing?
This guy.
Jake, hold it angled that way. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Just perfect. Get done. Why are you always recording me?
Because you're the owner.
Always recording.
It's okay. So for those who don't know, why is there a bed on here now?
Thanks to Mariah.
That's it? We're not doing anything else to it?
That's it. It's all because of Mariah. Seriously.
I can get on film that you say that.
That's the story you want?
Yeah, just in case you need for, you know, CPS or something. Don't be confused. How we looking on this, Jake?
We're getting there. Setting up the 4-link now so I can drop this axle without it rotating. Get the coilovers on. Get the rear axle in. Get everything all set up. She's looking good.
So I might as well just do it, right? It's actually just stuck like on the bed when they had the bed off. That's backwards.
On YouTube or in real life?
In general. But yes, Matt, I saw you pointing those out. I had a few extra.
What's that?
I saw you pointing out those bed parts. They gave me a few extra. Oh, I'm gonna fight this train horn bracket.
So my 24 F250 is finally complete. And when I say finally, a lot of us, we just keep putting more stuff into it. So I have my partial tarp and scale wrap on my truck, as well as the fuel tank with the triple overlay on it. It's powder coated teal, then it's got the pink, and then it's got the polished overlays. And then to top it all off, we put the new pulls hitch on the back side of it. It came with the linked arms. It came with the overlays. It came with everything. It looks absolutely beautiful. Kind of ties in the entire truck. So we are headed to the next truck show, which is Orange Beach Invasion. And we've got iDrive after that. So you guys got to come check out the new additions to the truck. We got the wrap, the fuel tank, and the pulls hitch. Let's go.